Hope everyone had a beautiful, beautiful Yontiv. And now we have a split. Chutz Eretz is laning Parshas Achremos. In Eretz Yisrael, we're laning Parshas Kedoshim. So we're a little bit divided. Let's share an idea that might be relevant to both, but we'll focus on a pasuk, a series of psukim in Parshas Achremos. And the Torah tells us, in the context of the Isser of Bechukosechem lo telechu, do not follow in the ways of the Goyim, K'maisa Eretz Mitzrayim asher yeshavtem ba, lo ta'asu, K'maisa Eretz Canaan asher ani meviaschem shama, lo ta'asu, uvechukosechem lo telechu. So the overarching mission is do not follow the ways of the Goyim, but the Torah tells us specifically, K'maisa Eretz Mitzrayim, the ways of the Mitzrayim asher yeshavtem ba, lo ta'asu, don't follow those ways. K'maisa Eretz Canaan asher ani meviaschem shama, lo ta'asu, do not follow the ways of the Canaanim. And the Kli Yakar is bothered by a very core and fundamental question. Why this verbosity? Why do we have to know K'maisa Eretz Mitzrayim asher yeshavtem ba, lo ta'asu? K'maisa Eretz Canaan asher ani meviaschem shama, lo ta'asu? Why the double lo ta'asu? Why the focus on Mitzrayim? Why the asher yeshavtem ba? And the Kli Yakar has a brilliant comment. He says that this is also an allusion to the fact, not just do not follow the ways of the Goyim, but Klal Yisrael in Mitzrayim. We just celebrated Chag HaPesach. Klal Yisrael in Mitzrayim, something attracted them to Mitzrayim. They had slipped and enjoyed certain aspects of Mitzrayim. They weren't so quick to go out. The plan was Yaakov was supposed to go there for a short visit, Vayogar Sham, to go ahead and dwell there for a little bit to take care of needs, but no. It was a yeshiva. It was K'maisa Eretz Mitzrayim asher yeshavtem ba. You dwelled there, you enjoyed it, you relished it. And in order to get you out, to get you to Eretz Canaan, it had to be K'maisa Eretz Canaan asher ani meviaschem. I had to schlep you out. And the pasuk says, the Kli Yakar is telling us an insight into Golus and how we're supposed to approach Golus. Sometimes, yes, circumstances are such that we're forced to live in Golus. We had to have a period in Mitzrayim. But what is our attitude towards Mitzrayim? How much are we there lechatchila, and how much do we see this, yes, as a very, very b'diavad state to be in Golus, or waiting, pining for Mashiach Tzidkenu? Our eyes, our focus has to be towards Eretz Yisrael, even if we're forced to be in a state of living in Chutz La'aretz temporarily. But the eyes, the vision, the direction, the destination is Eretz Yisrael. Next week, we have controversial days in the Jewish people. Yom HaAtzmaut, Yom HaZikaron. Some celebrate, some don't. Whether one's approach to the complexity of Medinat Yisrael. But do not get confused. Is the destination of Klal Yisrael, where we belong, where we yearn for, that place that we realize is our ultimate yeshiva, is Eretz Yisrael. No less man de palug. No one argues about that. And as we leave Chag HaPesach, we merge into these weeks of celebrating these days, of commemorating these days, of identifying and seeing where Eretz Yisrael is in our lives. This pasuk, the Kli Yakar, rings very true. Sometimes we're forced to be living a life in Chutz La'aretz, but to go ahead and understand where our she'ifa is, where our direction is, where our destination is. K'maisa Eretz Mitzrayim asher yeshavtem ba, lo ta'asu. It shouldn't be a yeshiva, it should be a temporary state. We should be zoche to see Mashiach b'mheira v'yameinu. Amen.